Now, Eat them or not? Oh, we Aggie. So, how many of these girls this side of 14th Street?
Oh, Thunder. Still haven't said no more.
Aggie, how come I can't get to first base in here?
Because I'm saving my way tonight. Now, get out of here with your damn laundry.
Okay, go on, boy.
You call this place clean? This place is like a pigsty. Annie, where is that Annie? Annie ain't here. What do you mean Annie ain't here? She's just laughing at Mr. Bundle. Oh, police!
Stop for that rock.
Evening, sir. Did you donate an apple for the orphan's picnic?
Sure, kid. Why not? I can't sell any anyway.
Gee, thanks, mister.
Hey, kid. When's that open picnic?
As soon as I take a bite.
So what's back there now? It's good. There's supposed to be a whole bunch of more water in that place. Come on, son.
Here's one of them, Jeff. Did they hurt them? They're after James. Well, they're after me, too. Don't worry, I ain't gonna let them hurt you or me. And everything's gonna be fine. For the both of us. If not today, well...
Hoover they trusted, and now they're busted by the Westbrook neighborhood. Thousands of once absolute Americans who study living and make this town called Hooverville. Hey, how'd it go today, Al? Not good. 7 million people in this lousy town to keep to 1 mile of the apple. And in New York City alone, there are more than a dozen Hoovervilles. Riverside Drive, Central Park. Hey, look, here we are, 59th Street Red. We found the runaway. You.
Oh, thank you, officer.
She was in one of the Superbills over by the river with a bunch of bones.
They were found.
She had a mean mum with her, but it got away.
Oh, poor pumpkin. The freezing cold, just that thin sweater. Hope you didn't catch influenza. Oh, thanks so much again, officer.
On the line, duty. And you. I don't ever want to hear you run away from a nice woman like this again. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, officer. And now I'm going to have your head. And the next time you walk out that door, it's going to be 1953. Well, are you glad to be back? Yes, Miss Hannigan. Oh, liar! What's the one thing I always taught you? Never tell a lie. Well, what's the one thing I always taught you? Never tell lies, Miss Hannigan. Oh, for what you've done, I should get fired. Have a quarter more to stick in your nose in there, or you'll pay for it. I promise. Oh, come in. Good afternoon. Miss Hannigan? Yes. Oh, good. I'm Grace Darrell. And the New York City Board of Orphans has suggested that I come here. I can explain everything. It wasn't my fault, you see. That Manny, I said I was Bobby Reagan. I know I should have called Mr. John Hannigan. I'm sorry, but I haven't the slightest idea what you're talking about. Wait a minute. Oh, sister. If this beauty product's your heaven, I don't need any. Get out. Miss Hannigan, I'm not peddling anything. I'm private secretary to Oliver Warbuck. The Oliver Warbuck? The Oliver Warbuck. I read what was called, but he has more notoriety than Connie Manville. I wouldn't know. I don't read the Celestial. Miss Hannigan, Mr. Warbuck has decided to invite an orphan to spend the Christmas holidays at his home. And I'm here to collect one for him. You sure wouldn't rather have a lady? I got 2 weeks to... What sort of orphan do you have in mind? Well, she should be friendly. And intelligent. Mississippi, capital M-I, double S-I, double S-I, double P-I. And cheerful. Oh, you shut up. No. Well, age really doesn't matter. Say, age of 10, 11. Yes, 11 would be perfect. And, oh, I almost forgot. Mr. Warbuck prefers red-headed children. 11. A redhead? No, I'm afraid we don't have any orphans like that around here. Well, what about this child right here? Annie? Oh, no, you wouldn't want Annie. She's a drunk. A drunk and a liar. Yes, I'm sure she's a drunk and a liar. Come here a moment, please. Annie, how would you like to spend Christmas holidays with Mr. Warbuck? I would love to. I would really love to. Oh, wait a minute. You can have any orphan in the whole orphanage, but not Annie. Why? I assume it has something to do with the business of the one you met at the police. Perhaps I should call Mr. Donatelli at the corner. Oh, right. I'm an easy kind of gal to get along with. Then you want. Then you get. Annie, I want. Oh, boy. Silence. Now, if you'll get her coat, we'll be on our way. Coat? She ain't got no coat. Well, then we'll just have to buy her one. Oh, boy! We'll go to Best and buy you a new one for Christmas. Now, come along here. Mr. Warbuck limousine is waiting outside. Oh, boy, I can hardly believe it. Hey, kids, I'm getting out for Christmas. I'll write to you. Bye. And Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Peter Brown, Chicago, 3:30. We're expecting any minute.
You don't live here. This is sing. Mrs. Greer has the cartridge put down in the dining room. Yes, miss. And has a strong label tune. Yes, miss.
Everything is in order, and Mr. Hewitt is daily dinner.
Fine. It will be very good to see Mr. Warbucks again. Yes, 6 weeks is a long time. Yes, miss. Now, Mr. Warbucks, just one moment.
Quickly, everyone, quickly.
Everyone, this is Annie. The orphans will be spending the Christmas holidays with us. Hi, Annie. This is everyone. Hi, everyone.
Yes, Mr. Kirkman.
Well, I did that. All the support here. Gee, I really love my new coat, Miss Farrell. I'm glad to be here. Now, Annie, what would you like to do first? Well, first I think I'd like to do the floors. Then I'd start to do the windows. Well, Annie, you don't have to do any work while you're here. I won't? No, of course not. You're our staff. And for the next 2 weeks, you're going to have a swell time. Just feel it out for your dreams. No food for how I think. Your path is yours for free. You know, no one I think. I'm then posted. Make your bed. Just feel love. I think I've done a life here. But really, inside the house, oh my, what pleasure to love you. All right, everyone, we come back. I think I've done a right What's her last name, child? Oh, I haven't got her last name.
So you're just Annie, huh?
Just Annie. I'm sorry that I'm not a boy.
Would you like to meet Lou Gehrig?
Oh, boy, sure. Lou Gehrig.
Annie, I couldn't be happier than to be spending the holidays with us. Grace, if you'll get your notebook, we'll start on the iron ore shipments from Toledo to... Grace, what are you to do with this child?
Well, it is the first idea, sir.
Is. Annie, your first night here, I guess we ought to do something special for you. Why don't you sit down? Would you like to go to a movie?
Oh, boy, sure. I've heard lots about them, but I've never really seen one before.
Never.
Never.
Well, then we've got to do something about that and do it right away. And nothing but the best for you, Annie. We'll go to the Roxy. Get an ice cream soda, drop some iron, and then we'll finish it all up with a handsome cab ride around Central Park.
Wow.
Great, forget about the dictation for the night. Instead, you take Annie to the movie.
Yes, God.
What's the matter, Annie?
Oh, it's just that. Oh,
No, what is it, child? You want to go to the Roxy?
No, I want to go. It's just that I thought you were going to take me.
Oh, me? Oh, no, I'll be far too busy tonight.
All right.
You see, Annie, I've been away for 6 weeks, making an inspection tour of my factories, or less of my factories, with this damn depression. Well, when a man's running a multi-billion-dollar corporation that has got to get off the ground...
It's all right, Mr. Worth. I'm not understand. Put our roof on.
Ah, good. Barney. No, got in an hour ago. No. Detroit, Chicago. No, I didn't like what I saw out there. Factory shut down. My factory shut down. Oh, you're darn tootin'. When I'm not making money, nobody is. Well, damn it, Barney, your pal Roosevelt's got to come up with something drastic. He's got to do it fast. Well, I know he's a Democrat, but he's a human being, too. All right, why don't you come over here tonight and we'll talk about it. Barney, make it tomorrow. Tonight I've got a date to go to the movies with a 10-year-old girl.
11.
Oh, 11. I was mistaken, Barney. Goodbye. Drake? Yes, sir. Cookie? Sir. Drake, you'll come too, of course.
Yes, sir.
If you think you get better, you're the Duesenberg, sir. The Duesenberg. Wait, this child's been cooped up in an orphanage. We'll walk.
Walk to the Roxy.
Why not? It's only 45 bucks. Marvelous. Smell that. Fifth Avenue buckview. There's nowhere like the air of New York, and you don't realize how much you miss it, the whole damn city, until you've been away from it for a while. Like the man said, after New York, every other place is great for it. NYC. What is it about you? You're big, you're loud, you're tough. NYC. I know you without you.
heard the trick, who set out to prove first of what so many women long to prove, that because a woman is 35 or more, romance tonight need not be over, that romance can live at 35 and after.
Oh, Mr. God, I hope so. That's it, Henry. Ah, yeah, Sarah, you're early. What's the matter? Oh, Pennsylvania already? Oh, no. On the contrary, Mr. Warbuck is delighted with Annie. And Annie is having the time of her life. Come on. They're practically inseparable. They go everywhere together. To the stock exchange, to the Roxy, where they had lunch yesterday. The Waldorf, the automat, and she just loves her new coat. She never takes it off. Never. Miss Hannigan, I know you're busy, but this needs to be signed and sent back to Mr. Donatelli at the Board of Orphans by no later than 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. What for? Well, Mr. Warbuck is so delighted with Annie. Guess what? What? He wants to adopt her. Adopt her? Oh, my. Are you trying to tell me that Annie is going to be Warbuck's kid? The daughter of a millionaire? Oh, no. The daughter of a billionaire. A billionaire? And I'm here to tell you that she won't be coming back here. Ever. Oh, how nice. How wonderful. Would you excuse me for one moment, please? You got any more wonderful news to tell me? I told you about the coat, didn't I? Oh, yeah, you told me about the coat. Well, then, just say Miss Hampton and Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Hey, is this long time no I got 6 months off for good behavior.
I'll bet. What was it this time?
Some old geezer from Yonkers swindled him out $1,100.
Oh, why did you say that? Because Liz is swindled about $1,100.
Oh, Lil. Hey, sis, I'd like you to meet a friend of mine from
Jersey City.
Jersey City.
I named after the hotel. Oh, which floor?
Don't you just love Lil, sis?
Yeah, I'm nuts about her. Bridger, do me a favor. Get out of here and take the big oranges with you.
Oh, come on, Aggie.
Penny, looking for another handout, huh?
No, I got $80 coming to me in the mail. Thursday, so I need to send to tidy over.
Not even a nickel for the subway, Brewster.
Come on, a $5, Aggie.
$5? Oh, God, you with all your big talk are going to be living in clover.
Well, this ain't exactly Buckingham Palace you got here, Aggie.
Oh, yeah, I'm on the city's steady salary. Free food, free gas and electric. I'm doing all right.
Sis, you're doing like we're doing.
Well,
I remember the way our sainted mother would sit and croon us her lullaby.
these days there's a place that's like no other. Yeah, I gotta get there. They're gonna die.
You don't get there by playing from the roof.
No, it's exactly.
You lose the sight. Mama dear, oh, we got yours down there.
How can we follow
Your sweet advice. She had a couple of dollars.
Oh, she was from the woman. The woman? The billionaire? No, the billionaire. The hotel. She was for him up in his mansion on Fifth Avenue.
Fifth Avenue? You don't live on Fifth Avenue.
He does? Where does he live?
Yes, Mr. President. Well, frankly, that Barney Baruch and I aren't exactly standing on breadline. Well, no, I'm not asking for your help. I've never asked for any man's help, and I never will. Well, we'll talk about it on
Friday.
Friday. Oh, good. Listen, Mr. President, why don't we bury the hatchet and you come over here on Christmas Eve with the missus for dinner? Oh, wonderful. Goodbye, Mr. President. If I thought he was going to say yes, I would have never asked him. Call out Smith and find out what Democrat means. Oh, and make a note. Friday, 11 a.m., meeting with the President at the White House. The package from Tiffany?
Yes, sir. It arrived this morning.
I'm going to give that thing to her and then tell her I want to adopt her. Well, where is that?
She's upstairs writing another note to a friend at the orphanage. I'll have her straight to call.
Fine. Damn.
Well, there's no need to be nervous, sir. Going to be the happiest little girl in the world.
Well, damn right she is, and I'm not nervous. Get her down here.
Fred,
Yes, miss.
Mr. Warden is being handy now.
Yes, miss. Okay. You're going to sit down.
Thank you, Mr. Fred.
Hello, Annie. How are you today?
Fine, and you, sir?
Fine. Annie, the time has come for the two of us to have a very serious discussion.
I'm going to be back to the orphanage, right?
Oh, no. Annie, can we have a man-to-man talk?
Sure.
I was born into a very poor family in what they call Hell's Kitchen right here in New York. Both of my parents died before I was 10, and I made a promise to myself that someday, somehow, I was going to be rich. Very rich.
Well, that was a good idea.
By the time I was 22 industry, I've made my first million. In 10 years, I turned that into 100 million, and in those days, that was a lot of money. Well, making money is all I've ever given a damn about, because I believe in one thing. You don't have to be nice to the people you meet on the way up if you're not coming back down. But lately, I've realized something. No matter how many Rembrandts or Duesenbergs you've got no one to share them with, and if you're all alone, well, you might as well be focused back in Hell's Kitchen. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Sure.
Good.
Kind of.
Kind of.
Just not.
Well, I was in Tiffany's yesterday and picked this up for you. Had it engraved.
For me?
Yes, it's a new silver locket. I noticed that old broken one you always wear, and I said to myself, I'm going to get that kid a nice new locket.
Oh, gee, thanks, Mr. Warbuck.
Here, we'll just take it
No,
home.
don't let me take my locket. I don't want a new one.
Honey, what is it?
It's locked. My mother and father left it for me when they left me in the orphanage. Doing it now, too. They're coming back for me. I know I'm real lucky being here with you for Christmas. I don't know how to say it. All I've ever wanted in the whole world is to have parents and see my mother get as close to my own.
Well, I'll find it for you. I'll find your parents. I'll get her a brandy. Don't worry. This Warbuck. Man.
Mr. Warbuck will find your mother and father here. It has to put everyone in this organization on a job. It has to pull every political string there is to pull, up to and including the White House.
The League of Nations.
If he should see then he will have
I'll pay for it, and I'll pay all the costs. Oh, and James, Gunderson of the Dillinger case. Could be our best clue. We'll find the people who bought it, and then we'll get them here or something.
There's a note, too. I guess you should have that.
Good girl. Well, before long, you may be meeting your mother and father.
Really?
Really?
Oh, I gotta write to the kids at the orphanage and tell them about this. And Mr. Warbuck says that before long I'll be meeting my mother and father.
Why, thank you, Bert Gilly. It's nice to be here.
Oliver Warbucks, I understand you have something to tell the folks at home about wonderful little Annie here.
Why, yes, Bert Gilly. Annie was an 11-year-old family left on the steps of New York's municipal orphanage on the night of December 31st, 1922.
And are you now conducting a coast-to-coast nationwide search for Annie's parents?
Why, yes, Bert Gilly. I'm now conducting a coast-to-coast nationwide search for Annie's parents. Furthermore, I am offering a certified check for $50,000 to anyone who can prove they are Annie's parents.
Wow!
$50,000. Wow, Oliver Warbucks.
Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. 50,000 crackers. Quiet, Yankee. This is no joke. I know, Mr. McCracken. Everything you say is no joke. You move your lips, too.
Annie's parents, if you listen in, you can write Oliver Warbucks, care of this station, WDAF New York, or directly to him at...
That's my home, Bert Gilly. 987 Fifth Avenue, New York, New York.
That's 987 Fifth Avenue, New York, New York.
And we would now like to take the opportunity to thank the makers of Oxygen toothpaste with K64, providing bad breath and instigate. Good night, Bert Gilly.
Good night. Annie's parents, if you're listening in, there's $50,000 and a wonderful little daughter here waiting for you.
So get in touch right away, you hear?
I see by that old clock on the wall that another one of our Thursday night get-togethers has gone by faster than you can say oxygen. The toothpaste stars to make your teeth Hollywood-like. So for all the Harris Bob's family, Ronnie, Bonnie, and Connie, the lovely Gorman sisters, Frederick Larkin, and Larkin, and Jimmy Johnson, best announcer. This is Bert Gilly saying, hey, home woman, hey, Jack for that, you both got your smile in front of yourself. Please do it without a smile. Your voice may be so rumbling, just stand out, smile in front of yourself. Please do it without a smile. Guess what? Sister orphanage?
Yeah? Well, I'm scared. Something's gonna happen to us.
Hush, Shirley. It's going to be all right, Shirley. She's going to be here, and she's going to be ours again. Ma'am, was you working here 11 years ago?
Yeah.
Well, we had terrible troubles back then, and we had to head north to Canada. And we had to leave a baby on the front, too.
A little girl, our Annie. Annie? You're Annie's parents?
Yes, ma'am, we are.
Please, nothing's happened to her. Oh, my goodness, Annie's parents. Oh, where did Annie come from again?
Well, we come from a little farm up in Canada where they have lots of chickens, geese, ducks, and roosters. Poor Jackie.
Oh, God, I never would have known it was you. Oh.
It's full, Jackie. And we're going to fool one of us, too.
Get ourselves 50,000 business.
This is going to be the best fucking job ever, Aggie. I know this guy in Brooklyn who can draft up a fake birth certificate or any other kind of papers you want. But we need your help for information about Annie that'll help us pull this thing off.
Sure, I can help you. Oh, so what's in it for me?
Three-way split, Aggie.
Ha! Ha!
Well, we got to do this fast, Aggie. Give me a little bit of the old rooster set. In and out. 2, 3 minutes at the most. Grab the kid, grab the $50,000, and we get the hell out of town.
Oh, what about the kid? What we do to her afterwards?
Well, that ain't no problem, Aggie. When I want something to disappear, it disappears. Pretty good. So, we grab the 50 grand, we blow this comic town, and then Lil and me'll meet ya.
Where?
Oh!
Misery and unemployment. It is deeds we want from the White House, not words. In short, Mr. President, if you are listening, we've had enough of your fireside chat. It's time to...
Damn it, I ain't Christmas anymore.
I know. I know.
It's off. Did anybody see the Washington Post this morning? I first of all say again, the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Every conduct is a warning. You're never fully just without a smile. Oliver, Woodbuck, and Franklin. Oh, thank you. Well, let's show them in. Oliver, good of you to have come.
Good morning, Mr. President.
What was this we have here?
Mr. President, this is my very good friend, Annie. I couldn't just bring her along to say hello.
Annie, the little girl was saying so beautifully on the radio last night.
Annie, this is President Roosevelt.
Nice to meet you, President Roosevelt.
How you doing, Annie? You're as lovely as you sounded on the radio last night.
Oh, thank you, President Roosevelt.
Well, shall we get started?
Annie, it's the best way.
No, Oliver, let Annie say. Having a town on hand will keep us on our best behavior.
Annie.
Oh, Carol, I don't want to even hear so much as a gosh out of you. Now, Oliver, you know everyone, of course, but Annie, let me introduce you. We got Acting Secretary of the Treasury Morgenthau, Secretary of State Perkins, Secretary of Labor Hall, Secretary of the Interior Harold Vickeys, and my good friend and aide, Mr. Lewis Howe. Well, now, Oliver, since you speak for those few Americans who have any money left, let's hear your view on matters.
Mr. President, in the words of Calvin Coolidge, the business of this country is business. Well, for the good of you, Wall Street, the country, and me, we've got to get my factories open and the workers back to work.
According to my latest figures, there are now 15 million Americans out of work, and nearly 50 million with no visible means of work.
Mr. President, if I may say so, unemployment is not our worst problem. The dispatches from Germany are becoming more and more disturbing each day. That's because of war. Germany helps. There are people in this country that are starving. Do they? Oh, it's more down for people who are starving than there is in the long run. So women all haven't even won. Stock market is taking another nosedive. Sit down strike, riot, flood, dust storm, and the FBI still hasn't caught Dillinger. Well, at least we're all agreed on one thing here. The situation is hopeless, man. It's getting worse.
The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be showers.
Quiet, Harold. What did you say, Annie? Oh, all right, my dear. It's still a free country.
Just thinking out loud. Tomorrow, clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow. Till there's night. When I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely, I think of my sin and grin and say, the sun come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, you're always a day away.
What? Stand up. Now, sing. Sing? Yes, sing. It's going to be anything. It's going to be optimistic about the future of this country. Now, sing. What's really funny? Yes, sing. Mr. President, a telegram. Oh, thank you, Louis. Oh, this isn't for me, it's for you, Oliver, Undersecretary of New York. Hundreds of couples jamming streets outside house, all claiming to be Annie's parents. They just returned to New York at once. Signed, Great Barrel. Well, Annie, looks as though the hour of smiles is more recent than we thought.
Hundreds of couples. One of them must be my mother and father.
Well, Oliver, as much as I'm enjoying your company, and especially yours, Annie, I suggest you better return to New York at once.
Thank you, Mr. President. Annie?
Bye, everyone.
Bye, Annie.
Bye, Mr. President, and thank you.
Oh, thank you, Annie. You're the kind of person the president should have around. Mr. President, let's we set up 100 or maybe 1,000 federal projects. Damn!
Highway.
Who's talking this? And put your employees back to work building them.
We can create 5 million new jobs within 6 months.
And weekly paycheck. Get all this means off the leave and back to paying taxes. Yes. We'll build a country. Such strong that nobody, including Chancellor Hitler, could ever be at the war. The FBI called 56 help, didn't they? The bounty and Dillinger. Mr. President, what we've got to give this country is nothing less than a new outlook.
A new vision.
A new approach. A new concept. A new dedication.
A new horizon.
Spirit, a new attitude. A new deal. Gentlemen, put your fellows, lift up our sign. The only thing we have to be is, here it goes. Tomorrow,
He meant instead they were her father. That name is legislation.
1,246.
All liars. Strangers, I never knew there were so many liars in space on the island of Manhattan.
Norfolk Bronx too, man.
Where you at?
Where are you, Sam? Where are all the people? They're gone, dear. Come and gone. I'm sorry, but they were after nothing but the $50,000.
Are you certain?
None of them knew about the locket. I was so sure somebody was going to be my mother and father.
For what? There comes the FBI.
That's good. Thank you very much. The FBI has located the manufacturer of Annie's locket in Utica, New York.
Oh, fine!
The sort of locket was manufactured between 1918 and 1924.
Sort of locket.
Over 90,000 were made and sold. Annie, I'm afraid the gist of it is that Gunderson doesn't think that there's a chance in a million of chasing your parents' locket. I'm sorry.
It's all right. I mean, gee, you did the best you could. If you can't do it, nobody can. Anyway, I guess that you can get along all right without both. You didn't have any, and you did all right. All them Susan birds hanging on the wall.
Annie, Smithsburg, a car. Well, I'm Lou Gehrig, the first baseman of the New York Yankees. And there's something else to know. I've seen me a fortune in headlined profiles, and then again, something was missing. I never quite knew. Something was someone. Lou Gehrig?
I think I like Miss Sarah and Mr. Jenkins. I guess I like everybody here.
Well, that's who I'd like too.
What about the kids from the orphanage?
Annie, I'm afraid it'll be late after bedtime. But tell you what, we'll have them here tomorrow morning for a big Christmas party.
And the Hannigan too?
And Miss Hannigan too. Why not? Annie, I'm the luckiest man in the world.
And I'm the luckiest kid.
What time is now? you. Great heaven, they put her to it. Why, great, what a very attractive dress.
Well, thank you, sir.
Anyway, come and then put her into one of those dresses and see if it's something with her hair. I don't know, take her upstairs and we'll dust it.
We don't know nothing about those checks. Besides, we don't want no money.
Right. We don't want no money from me.
On the other hand, Cheryl, you remember that little pig farm out in New Jersey? With $50,000, we could afford to bring Annie up right in the country with fresh ham and fresh eggs.
And lots of fresh ham.
Tomorrow morning. Come on, it was blind. And you just spend one more night. Then you can come pick her up and the check.
Oh, well, before we get back to our hotel now,
couple. Well, I suppose it was. To any man
Randy Martin. Annie.
Well, Merry Christmas! Well, let's do that the same effect on everybody.
I'm lost, sir. I'm lost, Danny.
That's the spirit, isn't it? But I think I've heard this before. Don't remember where or when. But the thing is, I don't think...
Mr. President, Franklin, I need your help.
Well, of course, I'll learn whatever I can do.
Any to cry, nothing to fear. That's the way they live, as nice as right here. That's my life, and I'll be well. Looking at them, it's easy to tell. So maybe I'll forget how nice he was to me, and how I was almost his baby.
Merry Christmas, Annie.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Weber, Mr. Barrow.
You're up early.
Well, my folks been coming out from the country to get me, and I thought I would be ready. Will you come see me sometime?
Yes, I'll come to you, Annie.
You're up early, too.
We've had a nice dear FBI men coming and going. Did you know President Roosevelt is here?
Really?
Merry Christmas, Danny. Good to see you again.
Merry Christmas, President Roosevelt. It's good to see you, too.
Annie, the President and I have found out some very terrible news, and the President here is going to help me tell it to you.
Annie, late last night, FBI Director Uber telephoned me with some very sad news. Through the paper and the handwriting on your notes, we succeeded in tracing the true identity of your parents.
We already know that. Ralph and Shirley Meyer.
No, dear, they aren't your parents. Your parents are David and Margaret Bennett.
David Margaret Bennett. Well, where are they?
Annie,
Your parents passed away a long time ago.
You mean they're dead?
yes, dear.
So I'm an orphan after all. Like the other kids. Annie, are you all right? Yes, because you see, I guess I always knew they were dead. Because I knew they loved me, and they would have come back for me by now. It was...
I love you, Annie Bennett.
I love you, too.
Who the heck are around the Shirley Mine?
Easily been bored. But the thing is, they knew about the lock.
A locket. A locker key. But no one knew about the locket except for us and the FBI, of course.
And Miss Hannigan.
And Miss Hannigan. And Miss Hannigan. Miss Hannigan, I'm delighted to meet you.
Oh, can I know you anywhere? You're the other one, right?
Right. Well, let me introduce you. You know my secretary, Miss Farrow, of course, and this is the President of the United States and my good butler, Trace.
Hi, kids. Hi. Gee, what a great weather. Come on, who's going to live in a dump like this? Hey, kids, there's presents back here for all of us.
We're about another step to the FBI.
Thank you, Trace. Come sit down now, it all fits together.
Danny, come look at this. Sleeping lizards. Come and get it.
Fill them in, Trace. Franklin.
Wait. Good morning. Merry Christmas. What a dog. Merry Christmas. Well, hi, Annie. Well, listen, we've taken her along now. Oh, the suitcase. Oh, and the check.
The check I nearly forgotten. Here it is, Mr. Lamont, $50,000 certified.
Stay to the order of Ralph Mudd.
Oh, read it again.
Stay to the order of the jig is up.
Yes, the jig is up. Daniel Francis Hannigan, also known as...
Brewster Hannigan, also known as Ralph Mudd, also known as Danny the Dip.
I believe that fraud is a federal offense and your Secret Serviceman has the power to arrest.
Hey, Terminator, over.
Good. Turn him over. And I think you'll find that this woman is there.
Me? I've never seen those people till yesterday. Come on, Eddie.
Yes, me and Mel's taking a fall. So did you.
Mr. Oliver, I've never done anything to you. I've just been...
Right, take it up.
Eddie, you don't know the nice things that I always like to you. Miss Hannigan, remember the one thing you always taught me? Never tell lies. Is there any problem with me?
Annie, we'd like to meet your friend.
This is Miss Bell. Hi. Hi, kid. And this is Mr. Daddy Warbuck.
Hi, kid.
And this is the President of the United States.
Yes?
Is that my correct news? Miss Hannigan is gone for good.
And you won't have to work anymore. Instead, you'll have school books and classrooms and teachers and...
Listen, kid, now you are not mine.
Yes, sir, for you and for perhaps all of us, this Christmas is going to be the beginning of a wonderful new life. I know that each precious blessing and the windows and wine of the blessing. And I heard a terrible rumor, no goodwill, no cheer. We'll get a meal for Christmas this year. And all the lamps will burn but Santa comes brand new outfitted. There's nothing to fear there. Bringing us for Christmas this of fear, that feeling of power. Now every enemy has been locked here. I don't need anything but you.
couple of weeks ago, but I didn't think they had anything to say or anything to say. It just seems like I do the best shows, which I'm sorry out they're going to be the ones I hate. About 6 years ago, Andy wanted to